This is the other type of stage I was talking about, where you actually get to ride her closer to the ground. My favorite places to be able to use her. However, her weakness is the archers, because they will knock you off of her, and you'll not have her for a few seconds, or until you take out the archers, because if you mount on her near archers, they will just knock you off of her like that. So anywhere there's archers, it's always best to try to go take them out before you get back on her. And while I'm here, I probably should see what I need to hit the next level on the weapon. Fine. Run from that. Now, if my weapon was stronger, I could go get a secret weapon right now. But however, I just don't do enough damage. So I have to wait till I level up just a little bit more. And let's see. Oh god. 500 kills. Yeah, I guess let's go ahead and do that. Because they do give you plenty of time on each mission. I missed. So I'm going to take some time to go grind this out. I'm not going to do the objective, as you see I got in the front of the map. So from here, I'm going to probably cut it out, go grind up these kills real quick. If anything else happens, I'll jump in on that. But I do want to be able to get this done for you guys before in this episode, hopefully. Alright, I did bring you guys back in real quick. There's a group of enemies over here, and after you beat them all, a box appears on the map. I believe this is one of the secret weapons you can get. Yes, it's a weapon. Anytime you ever see that sword, it's a new weapon. You don't ever know what type it is until you beat it. I think every weapon, though, is a fixed weapon. You see that one dot up there? That's the one I was talking about that you need to be stronger to be able to take out. Usually when you get his weapon, I think level 3 or 4, you can do it. But until then, you just can't, because you just can't put out enough damage in time, and there's a time limit of 60 seconds to actually beat the guy to get the item. And then I think he appears down there on that rock area too. Yeah, I tend to like doing grinding though. That way I can get a little more powerful. So, I would like to get his weapon leveled up. That's really the main reason I want to do this, so I don't struggle as much. It seems like it's easy right now, but when enemies do change out, there is a dramatic difficulty spike from them. I'm not ready to continue, so I'm going to leave him alone for now. Yeah, she seems a bit racist if you think about it, but she is really awesome. And up until this point, there hadn't been many games of this type that I'd ever seen, or at least none that were fun to play. And after this one, kind of inspired a group of people to make one on the PlayStation 3, I believe, called Lair. It just was very lacking, and the controls were so bad it was almost impossible to play. I think it even got infamous there for a while about how bad it was because of that. The story, the concepts, and the gameplay when you weren't using the dragon were really fun. It was just a heavily missed opportunity, I think. Because if they could have capitalized and made something similar to this that would have been as fun or even better, considering the hardware of the PlayStation 3 is so much better, they should have put a lot more time into figuring out how to implement the controls. There's people out there who have made technically DLC style content to try to fix the controls. Even the developers did. I just, after struggling so hard to play that game because of the controls, I just never got a chance to get back to it because it really soured me on it. You know, if anybody's ever played that, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the game. It's called Lair. It's really similar in style to this. Just the controls. It's kind of like the first Witcher, where it had a lot of controversy about how bad the controls were. Some people liked it, some people didn't. But an overwhelmingly majority of people that played Lair have stated that if not for the controls, they would play the game. Many of them have tried and just never got to the point where they could continue it because of that. And I really like fantasy style games, RPGs, and it was just very disappointing to me. Up until this game, I never actually enjoyed hack and slash style games either, which this kind of is. And this one can be categorized as a lot of different styles, honestly. And the dark theme it has, almost gothic, mixed with a bit of apocalyptic style to it, is really cool as well. Which I hadn't even played any of the Fallout games by the time this came out, so I didn't even know those existed, and I like the apocalyptic themes of a lot of games that I have played. I'm gonna do a complete on this. I don't know if I will complete 100%. I think I might do the first ending. If you guys want to see multiple endings, you know, let me know about that as well. I may continue through that, but only if you guys want to request it. If not, I've got a couple other games lined up after this that I probably will be doing a completes on, if not just a couple of gameplay things. I do want to start doing some retro stuff more, or even some indie games that are retro inspired. Man, I'm taking a lot of hits. I'm sorry, guys. Get away. One thing I haven't touched much on is the weapons. I mean, yeah, I did mention that you get a lot of different ones in this game, but what I like about it is it gets you so invested in this character and his abilities as a fighter. Technically hero or anti-hero, because really it seems like all he cares about is his sister, and he just wants to protect her from all the evils. And if you've noticed in several of the cutscenes, these Empire guys, their eyes are red. There's a reason for that, and it will be explained as we go on. I'm just going to leave it at that for now. Now, getting back to the weapons comment, as you see as playing this guy, you can just hit the R2 button, pull up your wheel, choose the weapon you want, and now you use the weapon. The one thing I hated about the others in this series, which to me, there's a lot of different aspects that make this one superior to any other game in the Drakengard series, and it is mainly due to the weapon thing, because you do get involved with Kaim and his story. Where in the other games, if you want to change out, like, you know, I have an axe. If I want to change out to this axe, I cannot do that until I unlock the guy who is trained on how to use axes. The same with like lances, The same with hammers and things like that. You get all of that in this game, but you cannot change out to those weapons in the others in the series unless you have the person that knows how to do that. And some of those people that use the weapons you want, or the most powerful weapons, you have to find them secretly in some areas. And that diminishes a lot of the gameplay. And ends up turning it really grind heavy, where, yes, grinding is entertaining sometimes, or fun to help get you to progress. Need no reinforcements. I am the reinforcements. But anyways, I was saying, it takes a lot away from the game. And I don't want to have to sit there and grind, 7 different characters or 5 different characters up to a level, because if I remember correctly, in 2, every one of those characters level up individually, which make it a nightmare trying to get to a point where everybody's useful. Don't run. You only die tired. Gonna get you. But I think I'm almost there. Hey, look. I think it's hilarious how you can just keep beating up dead bodies until they fly away. There's one time I remember playing this, and I was trying to get a really high combo, so I just kept beating up on a body, getting it until I got it close to a group of enemies, so that I could keep my combo going. I ended up with like 300, I think, on the combo score because of that. Almost. Gotcha. Alright, let's see where I am now. 137. Both of them, 137. So, 49, 79, 579. Sorry, I'm trying not to die and count at the same time. I hope there's enough enemies for me to do this with. Archers, stop it. I missed a big group there. I left a group over there too. Hitting select in an open enough area, you can mount your dragon or dismount your dragon. So I left somebody over here, it says. Where they're at. Let her get some kills real quick. There we go. Alright, get back over where I was. That should be all. Yeah. And yeah, I may make this episode just me grinding around and finishing off this stage. If you guys don't like the grinding part, let me know. If you do, let me know as well. I want to make content that everybody seems to enjoy. And we could just make it kind of like a little session where I just talk about random things that come to mind. You can also leave comments on videos to let me know on what you want me to talk about. Yeah, let me know what you want me to talk about in previous episodes. Maybe we can have some type of, ask me anything type interaction or comment thread. Like superpowers that I might want, or whatever comes to mind. And the longer your combo goes, I forgot to mention this, the more powerful that power attack is. And quick dashes are like a fully leveled power attack and damage. So it's always your strongest attack. I'm mainly doing this just so I can come back and get those weapons from those little guys I was telling you about that you have a time limit on. That's the main reason I want to get this done. 21 more. So 87. Your kills and your dragon kills count separately. That's why I have to get a little more now. Let me make sure. Yep, that's leveled up. One thing I don't like about this weapon is how slow it is. But I do like that attack on it. It is powerful. If you remember seeing me using the level 1 spell on the basic sword you start out with, you notice it only took like half of their life. The level 1 spell on this one almost completely kills these guys. See, the commander's almost dead. Die. Ow. Like I said, downfall to this is just how slow it is. You can't usually react quick enough. Alright, fine. Sometimes you'll get a double hit like you saw, because it'll count the head of the axe and the hilt of the or the handle of the axe as separate hits, which is nice. 104, 7, 26.
These Empire beasts are everywhere. Do you think you can defeat them all?
Yes. The screen shake is a little over the top, I think, but it's neat. And that's why I hate the horses, because they'll get into a good combo of doing that. And it's just hard to stop them. I think some of the best era games come from the PS2. And of course I missed. Come here. Get off that horse. Alright. So what do you say? It's time to get the dragon leveled up, I guess. Let me get some health up. Let me go back, kind sword. Let me get my health up and then we'll level her up real quick. I don't want to end on really low health. And I just got it back up. Ruined it. There we go. I think that's good enough. Alright, so let's see. There. Alright, one thing I do want to show off is her special. So let's see here. Awesome, right? Alright, so should have two of them over here. Let's see, you just complete devastation. Alright. Right over here. Yep, I see it. Running will not save you.
The Empire army has been reinforced. We cannot hold them.
Alright, so now I gotta go take out reinforcements.
Is there no end to them? I shall burn them all to ash.
Alright, let's go. How many are left back that way? Just a couple. Yeah, so I won't waste her special. Alright, the other one should be right there. Alright, so there should be less of them. Okay. This way, get the ones in the back. Yep, straight ahead. If you see their life bars disappearing coming back, that's because I keep accidentally hitting the L3 button down. When you do that, it takes it away. Alright, where can I get the most? right there. Alright. Oh, missed one. He's close to the wall. There he is. Alright. Straight this way. Pushing X will speed you up or slow you down. But if you want to keep the speed up, you have to keep pressing it. Let's see here. Hey, you survived. I'm impressed. See, am I missing any? Right there. And right there.
Lord Kine, the Empire has breached the castle! Please come quickly! No, the goddess is still in the castle.
Really? By yourself, you want to take me? Alright.
Lord Kine, sire, we cannot hold them.
I might have to say this was one episode. And I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Let's see. Just leveled up a little bit. It's nice. Yep. So I'll see you guys next time. Well, that's it for this one. If you enjoy what you see, let me know in the comments down below. If you have suggestions on what you would like to see me play next, leave a comment on that as well. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe with the button on screen. For more content, stay tuned and keep gaming.